We just did a challenge, a freaking plank challenge, and I've got to be serious. My endorphins are like, what's next?
Maybe it was a challenge to one of us.
Slap.
I'm just saying.
I would have won it. You do it every day. This is like the first time for me.
You did well. You pushed me though, because sometimes when I wake
You
up and I try to hit that 40, and it's like, yo, it's like.
What did I do? 30?
You did 40 seconds. Yeah.
I need to watch that back.
So yeah, I feel like it was 40 seconds. You held it down. Did you feel the burn here?
Yeah, I saw both of my legs.
Yeah, you feel the
I saw your one doing the same thing, and then I ran kind of stopped.
Yeah. Because once you stabilize that core, but once you focus it all in there, that's when it's burning.
Yeah, I think I
Trust
let
me,
my mind
you do that like a few times a week, then might every day.
Yeah.
Because you got 2 sets of core muscles. You got the ones in the outer that get the 6-pack, and your actual stuff is inside there. So if you do sit-ups, it's only gonna affect that. You can.
Yeah.
You do your core,
It's
like
actually
planks and stuff. Yeah, that's what so a boxer, can you see some boxers are fat, but you hit it, it's like brick because underneath there's a 6-pack underneath.
I know, I do see those two little abs coming through.
Yeah.
Need to work on it. That's 2 times you pointed me. Anyway, so let's get straight to the cut.
Yeah.
So today I am with SSK. Is that what you go by still or not really?
Oh, so I'm SSK to you now? SSK? Is this link up to you?
What do you go by? What do you
like
the people? What do you like the
like,
people?
yo, we homies, like,
Oh, you want me to the government?
But
But that's not actually your government name,
okay,
actually.
like,
I found out the other day.
what SSK is in my government name?
The K guy. I don't know what you're doing. We went to a youth club and some lady called you something, and I was like, what?
Wait, what youth club was you at? Oh, you talking about when you were with me?
Yeah. I met you.
In West Norwood?
What did they call you? What's your actual
I
name?
don't know. They wouldn't have got my other name though.
They did.
It would have said Kyle, okay.
No.
It didn't mean okay.
See, I forgot
Kyle.
to bring this up actually. Look at
Okay.
this is what people do, you know. They went to the girl on the
Maybe
street.
they
and
didn't know me. Maybe
No,
it
they
was someone.
didn't.
Was it? But were they at the desk?
What's your government name? The
It's
first one.
Kyle.
It's not.
It's Kaya.
Where's your ID?
Cat on the
They
phone
called you
is
something
filming.
else.
Kaya.
They called you
Kevin.
Oh, why are we having this conversation about your name?
The cat's out the bag now, I guess.
No,
It's
there's some, I
Kevin.
can't remember.
Kevin McAllister.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So where have you been?
Home
Where
Alone.
have you been, huh?
Home Alone. I've been Home Alone.
Jesus. Home Alone doing what? Hibernating.
Set of booby traps, man. They come from
serious with you.
ninjas right now, bro.
I hear that you've been travelling. I hear that you've been doing
Yeah,
things in the background.
I was lost in New York.
Oh, is it? Lost in New York. Doing?
Just turning up in Harlem, enjoying my birthday, and talking to a pigeon lady.
What? In New York?
Yeah,
it?
in Central Park.
I
Yeah.
didn't see the pictures of this.
So like, she was like, so check it. I'm in New York. Yeah. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
And I'm just hearing mad noises. Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk through the park, bro. I see mad pigeons. I'm like,
I feel
yo.
like I've seen this in a movie.
Right, they really got bare pigeons like London, yo.
What, all around?
And, like bare, and then I see like pigeons. It looks like a person. I'm like, yo, why is all the pigeons there? I see the pigeons start turning, fam. The
Oh,
pigeons
because she's on
to the lady, and the
Sorry,
pigeons
no,
are
no,
all
no,
over
no,
her,
no,
bro.
I should've been.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
I
should've been.
screamed. I was like, this I screamed. I went, ah! Bruv, it was a pigeon lady, because I ran through Central Park. I ran north, east to Harlem,
No, I
bro.
wouldn't
I'm
be
like,
able
yo,
to.
there's
I wouldn't be able to do it.
there's ninjas out over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
The things that you see
But
sometimes.
check it. So it turns out. So I went back here. The next day I was out in Brooklyn, and then I got lost on the freaking subway.
Yeah.
I got lost and I seen some madness, bro. Because you know New York is mad.
It's not straight and narrow. The
Bro, I got in the
trains.
madness, bro, and I'm ducking down.
Yeah.
I'm ducking down some it wasn't even YMs or some. I think it was like they had Timberlands, bro.
Yeah.
Proper New York things.
Okay, cool.
And then who comes to my help? The same pigeon lady. Bro. But them pigeons, she had a pigeon. I swear, New York is crazy.
What do you even do?
Fam, it felt like the pigeons were trained, fam. Like,
No,
boom.
they might know. I think
Donnie goes like this.
Who? To get the
To get the pigeon goes that man. Goes boom. Another pigeon goes that man.
No.
And then man comes to me.
What did you do?
I grabbed Donnie. I grabbed I had the nigga in a full Nelson, right?
Hey, that woman.
Now I'm talking about the man
Oh,
who's trying to
the
run me down,
man.
yeah. And then while I got Donnie,
Yeah.
one pigeon just goes straight at him, bro. Pardon my language.
They're trained.
Shits on the nigga.
Good luck.
But then they call some Ninja Turtles, so I just got the hell out. The niggas came out of sewer, but I was like,
You sound like you kind of enjoyed it. You sound
It was,
like
I mean, no, it was
it's
experience.
experience. It's experience.
Yeah, bro, I got to experience the real Brooklyn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, but then they heard a London accent. They're like, oh, you not from here, son? Hey, son, you not from here? Oh, you not from New York? Oh, my bad, money.
But they're saying it's normal.
Yeah, New York's crazy though. Man, I have to go back still.
So how long have you been away for? Like altogether, like how long have you been away for? Because I'm like I can't keep up with you.
I was visiting family, man. I was like,
okay, quality time.
Yeah. West. I had to visit my 22 kids. It was like they're mainly in the blue states though, because it's like.
Be serious.
Yeah.
So you literally went to Brooklyn, went to New York.
Yeah.
New York. I feel like you went. Where's that place?
I was in Arizona.
Like,
so I started in Cali,
so
Arizona.
Nice.
Then went to Atlanta. See some family over there. Boston was wavy. I was chilling with people in Harvard.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Travel the world.
I went to. I swear down, I was in Harvard, and then I went to New York.
Dope. And I'll be seeing you on the screens. Tell me a little bit about. Oh, I hope you don't mind. Pop the balloon show, guys.
Okay, so I will say they made us sign an NDA, so I'll put it into words that I can say. I'll say what I can say.
Okay, thanks.
So.
And that was the show. And that was the cut. Was you a bit apprehensive to go on it?
Well. Was I? I remember. It's funny. I'm telling you a story, but every time someone says like, "Yo," I was like, "I'm not going there. I'm not going there." My cousin did the oldest trick in the book. Were you chicken?
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm scared of nothing. Okay, I'm scared of nothing.
Yeah.
Next thing I'm calling you like, "Yo, Ori, man.
Yeah.
I know you got that thing with Costello. I need your advice, man. Like, I got opportunity. I'm in the same. You know what I mean? You like, no, go. No, this is you. This is you. Fam, anyhow you come back and you don't go on that show, you know, you brought out, I've never seen the South London family. You said, anyhow, no, don't dare come back or no
all
go on
the
that
way
show.
over there, got an opportunity, you're not going to take it. And do you know what I mean? As long as you construct yourself well, why not do it? You've got nothing to lose. Well, a few comments. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did all that.
Man, I said like, yo, you ain't going to G-check me like that, like we ain't from both from G Hill. So... I said, alright, yes, let me do this for the 019.
Yeah.
I thought about it, I was like, you know, people overthinking, I'm going to have a great time.
Yeah.
And it was a great time. Shout out BM, and BM's from South as well, man, so it was good to see you.
We see
both
you in London.
Her two South London accents, like, yo.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I love the show.
Good.
I love the show.
It was good.
And prior to that, so before you travelled, what was you doing? I know life can be hectic, you don't have to get into it too much, but it's like, what made you go away for so long?
So what's funny is I was real I had a lot of trauma over the last 5 years, especially last year as well. Lost 2 family members, and then I was kind of spiraling out, and then around November into December, crashing out more and more. December I had a crash out, and I was like, yo, I can't run away and I can't crash out, and I just like I went into monk mode, like I was locked. That's when I started locking in on the AI stuff. And just downloading, learning all the softwares. Started learning to code a little bit, and then stayed in a room and engulfed myself. And I started going back to church. Like I just humbled. And I was like, I'm not doing. I started learning about detachment and just like enlightenment of just like not detaching yourself from expectations and just being cool, and then just locking in with God, and it's also just building that relationship, going gym, just bringing it back to basics, keeping it chill. So by the time before I went out there, I didn't even want to go. I was peaceful. I was like, cool. I'm doing my AI stuff. I'm learning all this stuff now.
I don't really need to.
And then I'm like, I don't need to go over there. Before I used to be like, I want to go over there, opportunities and meet people. I'm going to see you. All the baddies gonna love my London accent, all that stuff. And then by the time I was going there, I was like, yo, cousin, I'm only coming there to see you and to see family. So every stop I made was literally to see cousins. Because I lost people last year. It made me want to. Part of my healing was like, I want to connect with family that I'd seen a bit.
Yeah. And I think that's what, you know what? I think that's what trials and tribulations does to you. It kind of puts you in a place where it keeps you kind of humble in a sense of it takes you back to kind of like your roots and what is really important. And sometimes I think when you are kind of, when you've gone through a lot of trauma and stuff like that, you need to go back to your foundation to kind of see that actually, you know, I am still a human being, I'm still a person. What was I doing before all these trials and tribulations? And I think it just helps you to grow because it's getting you prepared for your next season.
Exactly.
But at that time, you can't see it because you're just like, why am I getting pulled 10 steps back in order to, but it's all to prepare you for your next season. And it's like, can I get through it? And you can if you take those steps back to pour back into yourself.
Exactly.
So guys, when you're having that still moment, it's actually a shift in your life that you can't see presently, but it's all to get you prepared for the next season.
Everything makes sense, man. Because at the beginning of the year, I had started doing like vision boards and like goals and stuff. But then, I even made my AI vision boards, which is crazy. But then, by the time it was time to go there, I had a whole different set of skills. So I wasn't just going there as a producer or musician anymore. I was like, I know this AI. So I had different hats I could wear if I meet people. And that was cool. Like when I did Pop the Balloon, I met a dope guy there called Rob, and then we just kind of linked up. And he runs an AI company. Yeah. So I kind of pulled up and I was like, yo, this is what I do. This is what I can offer. Yeah, he's like, yo, build this for me, and then we'll talk. I was spent like 2 weeks. By the time I went to Atlanta, I spent the first 2 weeks just in the code building. Built on the thing, had some meetings, and then he was like, yo, this is dope. Let's start. Let's work. Yeah.
See, and I think sometimes people don't realize that. Sometimes you feel like you need to be presently showing or showcasing who you are and what you do constantly. But there's a saying like, it's actually what you do in the background that actually is going to show out later. So sometimes you need to take yourself away back to see like how you're pouring into yourself to get to that next, like, do you know what I mean? That next place. Just like myself, I had to do healing where I was going back to church, going back to gym, doing the basics, like you said, getting back to the foundation. And then when it's like 6 months, where's A been? I've been doing this, and I got this new skill and that new skill, and that's when everything starts to align and the universe starts working in your favor. So it's okay to distance yourself sometimes. And then so last thing, what is next for you, or what do you want to start, you know, getting more into? What's next for you?
I feel like I feel like one of the main things I've said at the beginning of the year, I just want to be consistent and execute on what I've done. So right now I'm focusing on what I want to focus on, if that makes sense. So whatever's already in play, and I look at it like Marvel phases. This is the phase where it's just like tech, mentorship, entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Music will always be there in the background. It's always running. It's an autopilot now. You know what I'm saying? But tech, entrepreneurship, and mentorship.
Cool. Can you just go into those three things quickly? Because obviously
tech is like, I want to just like be part of. I don't just want to utilize AI and just not use it. I want to be part of contributing to the movement, contributing to the era, contributing to things like with ideas and building, not just for myself. Innovating on these new opportunities.
Nice.
I want to be helping again.
The mentor.
Mentoring without a doubt, and you know that goes hand in hand because there's a whole other generation that are going to need to learn, but also going to learn it, but also going to need to know the opportunities of it, because there's a whole bunch of new opportunities available now.
Exactly. So did you have a mentor, or did you just see people that you would aspire to be like? Why you do this? I
had unintentional mentors that I didn't realize were mentors until I got older. Like a lot of them, like youth leaders, college tutors, some family members that did like production and stuff. I kind of looked, and a lot of it wasn't under the wing, but I was still like admiring them
what they was doing.
And I feel like I only got my first mentors, I think, when I started going to South Africa them years back over there and traveling, but South Africa especially.
So like your 20s, later.
Yeah, 20s, man. And you know, out there. And then after that, I started being more conscious to trying to connect to people. Especially going to America, learned me how to just make sure when I meet someone, I follow up, invite them to lunch, those kind of stuff. And even just say to people like, yo, I want to learn from you. Can I being able to ask for it? And even if you don't have a lot of mentors, books are your first mentor.
That's
you know
true. That is very true.
You've got a million mentors in books, like, and then I think the last part, entrepreneurship is very important. I did that 10 years SSK Music as a production company. With everything that I achieved from licensing deals, major labels, Netflix, all that kind of stuff. And then, you know what I mean, just using those skills I learned over that time, like you said, nothing by accident, all the trial, everything, and applying that in this new era, in this new art, and in this new world order.
Yeah.
In this new realm that we're in time. You know what I mean? For myself and others, because bruv, we're in a recession.
It's true.
Let's just call a spade
and spade. I know. Everyone's just out here trying to get it. Well, trying it and doing it. So do you ever like, and it's not to boast or whatever, do you ever tell people like who you worked with or you don't really like to do that, you keep it humble? Like, you know when people put like their credits like, oh, but this and like obviously that guess that can kind of help you in terms of people, I don't know.
You know what? I've had to again, another thing I picked up in America.
Yeah.
You gotta talk your ish, man.
Okay, cool.
Be bold, be annoying.
Yeah.
Tell people, like, run up on people if they didn't invite you. Say, yo, this is who I am. This is what I do.
Okay.
This is like, yo, over here is too much. We're too shy and conservative.
Yeah.
Bun all that. That's holding you back. That's why we the brokest nation, man. No one says, you know, reputation, like,
it's true.
Of
I think in America they work together, and that's what someone was saying on an interview the other day. If us British people come together and we was all to put like a grinding or something, and we was to build a school or whatever, we would be laughing because we'll be strong. And there's so much talent here, but it's just like how we.
Everyone just thinks it's a concept, like, yo, I'm like, why don't you think you could do it in London? It's just like, what? Yeah. People don't take
the next.
People think everything's fantasy and can't be achieved. I'm like, yo, who made the rules to say this is what's in place and this is what you can? F the rules. I'm a proud disruptor, and I feel like we need more disruptors, but also disruptors who are bold and who don't give a damn.
And
you know what I'm saying? There's too much give a damn in this country. Stop giving a damn, bro. Everybody turns to worms, fam. You know me?
Yeah, that is very true.
It's like, yo, you're only here for as long as you're here. You got to do what you can do. Because this isn't full life. This is just here. Once you realize it becomes like Neo in the Matrix. Like, I would say, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up in that big bodybuilding in central London. Like, I could walk up in there. Like, anyone's allowed to walk, but I feel like my place is outside there. But there's no one to say, yeah, you can't go straight through up to the top floor and bump into someone.
Don't keep yourself in a box.
Yeah, go out, network with some random, shake your hand and say, yeah, this is what I do. I'd love to have a lunch with you. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is there anything you would have told your younger self is there anything that you would have told your younger self now that you wish that you would have taken on? So if you look at yourself, I don't know, 18, what would you have told yourself to if you get that question? Yeah.
Buy Bitcoin early, sell it.
For real? Oh,
I would say invest in Tesla, sell it. No, I'd say travel from early. Meet people, follow up with the people that you meet. Okay. Don't try and do too much at one time. Yeah. And just remember those good ideas you've had, follow them through because in a few years from now, everyone's going to be on that wave, and your gift is to be a visionary, even when it sounds crazy or it doesn't pop at first. That would be my number. No. If I had to choose one, would be like follow through everything. That's why now, like I said earlier, I'm just following through because I know the moment I stop on one of those ideas, I've noticed the trend. A year from now, it's going to pop. Everyone's going to be doing it. Like, I was doing that before.
Yeah. But if you just follow through, I think they do say, consistency is just basically what will get you there. And lastly, do you have anything that you want to ask me, or I feel like I feel like.
I would want to say, I want to ask you, where do you get your energy from? And this is what I'm saying, because you've inspired me so many times. You don't understand. Like I've seen, like you've been like, I'm like, I don't feel like it, and I'm like, I see you just doing this. I'm like, yo, she's really the energizer bunny. That's like that'll be your avatar.
I think a lot. You're not the only person who says that. I'm so grateful and humble to hear that.
Like you say, you want to do it, and you do it. It's like there's no feelings. It's like, I don't feel. It's like okay, I'm doing it. It's like. It don't feel like doubts. It's doing it, and you go full throttle. But then you'll be doing something else full throttle. And they don't. I'm like, yo, where do I get it from? Okay, I think this is gonna strip some layers off and things that people haven't heard. I think it's 2 or 3 things. I'll say 1. I've just always been ambitious, and anyone can say that. I think I've always been ambitious, so it's within my spirit. I'm just like, I can do this. I want to do this. I want to see if I do this, what is it gonna become? You deserve to see what you picture in your mind. The end product. If this got me to meet you, then who can I meet next? Or what opportunity? So I always look at not the now, later on. So I could start a dance class in a small community centre, but then I didn't realise it's going to put me in a bigger place in the next 5. I didn't even think that long ahead. But I think ambition is 1. I think 2, people say trauma, but I think trauma / pain. Pain. So I think
you know, like you said, loss, so bereavement, losing people. It's just like, okay, I have to push because look, they've had a life, they're no longer here, and what do you want to do to keep your legacy alive, their legacy alive, and you're someone special, so you need to show your gift to the world. So I think pain and trauma. And I think a third thing, it's not even a validation thing, I think it's more for myself, but I think once someone said to me, when I realised there was a toxic person around me, they said to me, you know, never believe me. They said to me, meet me at the top, yeah?
Classic.
And I said, huh? And this is when I was vulnerable, you know, and I lost a parent.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know my vulnerabilities, you know what I've been through. And because you see me hurt and mash up now, you look at me in the eyes and say, because you knew when you met me, I was on top, sparking, light, and I've lost a little bit of my sauce because life happens. And you look me in the face, and you say, meet me at the top. I think that was a kick up the butt. I think after whatever I got through my bereavement and all of that, I looked in the mirror and I said, you know who you are. Do it for you and do it for your legacy. Pain, trauma, ambition. Those are just. I said, that's my
fully similar. Fully similar, man.
So.
And you know what helped today? Like hanging with me today when you was like, I just feel like chilling today. Like, I was like, oh wow, God, she is human. Like because I was. Because you know from social you see the highlights and you see and
people don't actually see. I'm actually chilled every day. Someone even said to me, "Hey, you're not an extrovert." I said, I am in a sense. When I'm out, when I'm around people, I like to give them the energy and the time and the feel that I would want to have. But it's not even behind the scene. Like it is behind the scene, but it's who I am. I chill out.
I feel like as part of you've mastered or you've really got good at recharging.
Yeah.
Like, well, I remember when I first saw you start nesting up the crib, and I was like, and then it had an effect on your output and your efficiency because you was like doing more, but the more cozier you were. So that's what blew me. I was like, yo, you man cold, but the cozy like, yo, okay, I just got this lamp, I just got this TV, I just got this couch, and it's like, yo, but then you just. Like you go. I'm like, yo, inspired, bro. Man taking notes. So I'm like, nesting up, get cozy. Then you rest well. You get efficient, and even if when you stressing about other stuff, at least your immediate environment is just clear and it's just like peaceful.
Yeah. There's actually one other thing actually, and there's probably one of the biggest ones actually, is impacting people's lives, and that is probably one of my main ones. I probably should have said because it's like. I've met someone who could be shy, who could be heartbroken, who could have lost a parent, whose parent could be a crack. There's like, do you know what I mean? It could be so many different, and I have come across these people, and it's like when they look at me or what I've done for them, I'm like, this ain't no £15 dance class. This is therapy. This is healing. This is making them someone else. Like there's a few people that have come to my classes now. I know they've all got their own workshops, dance classes, events. They've all got something going for them, and I'm like. I don't like to say it, but I know I was definitely part of that inspiration. So that's that. I hope that answers.
No, it answered a lot. Like, most definitely.
Yeah, but no, thank you for talking to me today, and I'm sure we'll see you more.